It's the pom-pom tree. 200. Look at that. $2. Man, can I get that price? Just a little after 6 a.m. here on Flea Market Day, and welcome. The sun is going to rise in about 15-20 minutes. There are vendors starting to set up, so it is time to do some treasure hunting and see what vintage goodness we can find today. Don't really need to buy anything, but hey, you never know what you might find, and you do not want to miss out on what could be a golden opportunity. So get my gloves on, get the camera ready, head on out there and see what we can find today at the flea market, do some treasure hunting, maybe come back with some goodies. How much is your smile light?
The what?
The smile light.
I don't want to sell that.
I wouldn't either.
No.
You're being like me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you make the sale? Talk to her about the movie that it was in.
I love that
and
thing.
tell her about the story.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh.
$5.
You got it. Oh, he's making fun of you?
He's making fun of me now. He's reversing the tables.
Because that would.
I love that. Oh my
that
God.
sale would be at least 20-25 minutes of story. Yeah.
That's a weird looking. What is that now?
What?
That.
That?
It's like a teapot without a.
It's
spout.
Russell Wright.
I know it's Russell Wright, but what is it? A sugar bowl? Sugar bowl. Sugar bowl with a handle? Why does it have
There might even be a.
Well, with a
I
carry,
don't
right?
know.
Sticker or something.
Oh, such a little neat
The
thing.
best stuff I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Right?
No, how could it compare to yours? Come on.
I know.
You're slumming
It's a
over.
different level.
A different level.
It's a different level of nice.
And again, if you're interested in all the pieces.
How are you?
Two, three.
Is this your file?
No,
Which
come
is your
over here.
file?
There's some stuff here you may like. Put these out.
Oh, those are nice.
She's my girl. Both these two. Come over here. Look at these.
Oh, wow.
She's good. Look.
Lots of stuff.
Now,
Here.
I was just
Yeah,
going to
you
leave
probably
that
want these.
over here.
Sell them cheap.
I don't know if he is looking at it.
No, I know him. We're close as far as these.
I know, I gotta...
He's not. I know what he looks for, but here, take.
Wait, are these her prices here?
Yeah, just,
Oh,
just
well
buy it.
then.
She's full. They're
Let me
no
put my
brainer.
bag down.
Thanks for being honest with me.
Here, look, and she has cards here.
Made them.
I buy
this
random
is...
stuff off of her all the time.
Alright, this is a silly one.
Yeah, and say, look in here. Look, you see these?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Sick. I don't know.
That's
those.
pretty
That
cheap.
one's cute.
Here, look in here.
I'm standing here holding the table up.
You know, is Chris taking your money again?
Oh, how cute.
How are you? Good. Anna, how much are these? Which one? There's 3 clear bottles.
I mean, she lives on mine.
Oh, yeah?
I know it's in here.
Yeah.
I was thinking 20
Here,
apiece.
check out stuff in here.
There. I'm
Just
gonna
ask
look at it. I have a pile here.
her. Anna.
No, I did not. No. I'll do 15.
Mom? bought some paper. Not like I need it anymore, but I think there's some interesting things in here. Victorian die cuts and paper scraps. And then I also bought that smile light, which was great for $5, I think. I mean, where else are you gonna find one of those? Probably on the internet, but oh well. So I'm gonna dump this stuff off in my car and then continue to shop. It's gotten a little bit warmer out. So let's see what else we can find.
Yeah, I looked the one up and sold for 100 and a half at one of them. I say 100 on them. They're old. She has a business called Sugar Cane Business.
These are pretty. Paperweights. There's Gettysburg, Jenny Wade. I don't think this one's nice. Coney Island. Uh-oh. Can't look.
Alright folks, let me know what I can give away.
Oh. Well, if you're giving stuff away.
The records are $2 a piece. The postcards are priced on the back and penciled
Alrighty.
each individually.
What nice
And if you want a
collection.
bunch of cards, I can give that at a total price.
Alrighty.
Those are all my holidays except for Halloween.
I was gonna say.
Where's the Halloween? I'm only here for the Halloween.
No. They're hard to come by.
Well, I've got these three.
That sounds like what I have in my collection. 3.
They're a little more pricey.
Yep. The pom-pom tree, 200. Look at that, $2. Man, can I get that price? Oh, there's paper. Kitchenwares. There's an old mixer. This is actually much more convenient than like getting out your mixer, attaching the spatulas, because I don't have my mixer like readily available. It's up in the cabinet because I don't use it that much. So this is great, especially if you don't use one that much. Easy cleanup, don't have to plug it in. Stolen from Crab House of Ocean City. That's funny. Good advertising. Way more convenient. I should probably buy that. Let's start off this recap with a smile, shall we? I mean, come on. As I say, how can you pass this up? So, it even opens up to show more teeth. Wait, it was pretty dirty, but big smile. This is only $5, and it's a light. When are you gonna run into a mouth light again? That's collapsible. I can picture this at a dentist office. Or maybe even at a place that does lip injections. you know, like a spa or salon. But when he said $5, I couldn't get this into my bag fast enough. I think it's fun. That's all. I bought it purely for fun. I don't know what it's worth. I don't know how much money I can get for it. I still have to plug it in and see if it works. But I'm sure just a little change of a light bulb would be good. But a mouth light. That was a great way to start off my flea market day. What else did I buy besides a light up mouth? Paper, Christmas, and something that I can use in the kitchen. So let's get to the paper. There was a woman there that had a plethora of ephemera. Many Victorian die cut albums, loose Victorian die cuts, bagged up for the cost of $1. Can't beat that in my eyes at all. I don't know if she went to the trouble of removing these from books. That seems that it would be, you know, a lot of work for $1. So perhaps, you know, they were falling out of a book. She removed them easily, but great way to sell them. So I bought those from her. I did buy some albums. This one I liked in particular because of the conglomeration of different things. So there are some German documents in the front. Oh, I didn't even see it. It has 1942. It has the Nazi stamp. Geburtskunde. Louise. She was born June 17th, 1921. Mother and father. So this is just a record of birth during that time period. I even have a man's certificate of naturalization, which I'm thinking is probably the father of this person. Interesting. I'll have to look him up. But yeah, we have German papers in here during the time of the war. What? Bobby Fair, his book. This is... And then you have the, like, you know, newspaper clippings. So it's very thrown off. I liked the assortment of the clippings and how they were put in here. Look at that guy. Stop. You have the snowman. And that's why I bought it. Oftentimes, and then you have all of these back here. I do pass on this type of book because it's just not something that always appeals to me. You know, it just depends on the content of it. And that's why I bought this one, because it did appeal to me. There's even more back there. I think this album was $10, so I thought that was a great price. I'll have to look at those German documents a bit more. She had several of the Victorian scrapbooks, lovely cover, but I base my purchases off of, again, the contents and what could be done with them. Oh, what's this? Scrapbook compiled by Robert when he was 12 years old. Oh, interesting. And given to his younger sister at Christmas 1886 when she was 9 years old. So there's Robert. He so nicely made this for, I'm guessing that's his sister. I've never had that in a scrapbook. Most of the scrapbooks that I find, there is no, oh yeah, it even says over here, there is no provenance, if you will. So the pages are all, of course, coming out, but beautiful die cuts. My absolute favorite. Perhaps I'll find a moose in here. I love the animals. I love all the different compositions. You know, oftentimes you have a large head, the large head on the people, the small body, the mix of animal and person. Oh my goodness. Look at these cats. Look how cute they are. I don't know if you can see them getting all the little brown paper bits all over. Oh my gosh. Great buy. So I'll have to look through the rest of that and vacuum as well. I also purchased just a whole bunch of loosey-gooseys, as I call them, some loose paper. And in that loose paper, we even have portions of paper, newspapers shortly after the Civil War, because they're talking about Jefferson Davis. They're citing poems for the Confederacy. So these will be, very historical, fun to look at, just to see the history that is in here. We talk a lot about Jefferson Davis. So there's that. That was my paper purchases, which I thought were great. Then we have some vintage Christmas with even a vintage Hershey Kiss box. I wish the lid would have been there. The man that I bought these from, he said that he did a buyout because I asked if the price tags that were on the items were the prices that he was going to get. And he said no, to ignore them. And I actually haggled a little bit with him, but I did not catch that on camera. So we have some, again, this is a handmade ornament with the glass beads. A nice star. I haven't seen these. They have design patent on the top. These remind me of the German cones that have the candy inside. The name is escaping me right now, but I've never come across these before. They could be common. They could be not rare, but perhaps not as prevalent out there. But there's a whole array of colors. We have the silver, you have red, blue, gold, and then what else was in this box? This guy. We have this little Santa bell. He's marked Japan. And he's cute too. Nice addition with him. So if any of you are familiar with these ornaments, perhaps you had them when you were younger and you know the name, you'll probably be able to figure out what they are before I'm able to do a little Google search. And last but not least, oh no, I have two things. We'll finish the other Christmas item. This cute stocking, I didn't even see that there was another side until after I paid for it. So it says Merry Christmas NH, New Hampshire. But then on the back, you have Jolly Old Saint Nick. And it does have someone's name on there, R. Summerfield. That's pen, so I should be able to get it off. I have to see. I'm always hesitant with using items on red fabric, but this was $2. Great price. And last but not least, I bought something useful. Just needs to be cleaned. I don't use my mixer all that often, my electric mixer, and so it's always up in the highest cabinet, still in the box, and I just really hate dragging it down because I have to get a chair out, stand on the chair, get it out of the box. So I thought, let me just buy this. Still works, just needs to be cleaned. Much easier, goes in the drawer, comes out the drawer. Much easier for when I bake. Sometimes you just can't beat the older kitchen items. I don't have my can opener is still the kind that it's not the electric operated, the automatic can opener. And now we're gonna go back and use the old-timey beater whisker. $1. Why not? Will save me the hassle of climbing up and down on a chair to get to my mixer in the highest shelf in my kitchen. Practicality. That's what I'm looking for. So it was a fun day at the flea market. I will be going to this flea market more often because my usual flea market is closed for the winter season. I've sold at this flea market before, somewhat on a regular basis now, but it's fun to try and, try out and see what days are better for selling and then what days are better for buying. When I was walking around, I actually had people ask me if I was set up, and they were somewhat disappointed that I wasn't. So that's great. That's great, to know that people enjoy what I bring and I sell at a fair enough price that I make money and they in turn put it on their table, and then they make money. And that's also a way to ensure repeat customers, and also people that perhaps they see the kind of items that you buy, or they ask what you're interested in, and then they're always on the lookout for you as well. So, you know, show some kindness, and it always comes back to you. Service with a smile. Anyway, another flea market adventure in the books. Stay tuned for many more. Hopefully we'll have some more nice fall days ahead of us before we get into the chilly winter and we have to trudge through the snow to find the treasure. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're getting your to-do list checked off, or you're just enjoying a nice cup of coffee and perhaps reading the newspaper or a book. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day again, and I will see you again next time.